welcome to the RAMcast, where we talk about all things related to Sioux Valley. This is your host, Brian Kirby, and co-host, Jimmy Sickler.
Excited to be here as always, Mr. Kirby.
Yes. This is, again, one of our special editions, Senior Spotlight. This time we have Mr. Jeremy.
Hello. It's nice to be here.
Yes. All right, Jeremy, the 10 grilling questions. So, we're going to get started. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. What song will always remind you of your time, this time in your life?
I'd have to say the song Homesick by Noah Kahan. It really kind of provides this, being on your own, having to provide for yourself and provide for others who might not have it, and like I said, just being on your own and moving on with life.
Cool.
Nice.
Which teacher had the most impact on you, and what will you remember about them?
I'd have to say, as far as highest impact, I'd have to say Mr. Sandifer. He's part of the reason why I didn't drop out my sophomore year. But also, both of you guys keeping me here, keeping my morals high, morale's high, and keeping me straight.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
What was your favorite extracurricular activity and why?
I'd have to say probably the Northern Youth Olympics. Really shows teamwork and being able to come together as a team and work out and practice for these events that aren't super well known but can still show you what the natives here in Alaska and around the place use as everyday life to, like, getting fish or just stuff that they need to do.
Like it.
Yeah, and
like
congratulations on all your success with that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
it.
Jeremy is well decorated in that sport. What impact did the COVID-19 pandemic have on your high school experience?
Say missed out on my freshman year for the most part. All online school, not doing any extracurricular activities, and even not even being able to make any money for the senior trip or senior class through those years. But
good point.
we made it through.
Yeah, good. What class did you find most enjoyable?
Gotta say, probably my welding class, my junior year,
Okay.
was my most enjoyable class that year, and most enjoyable class my entire high school career.
Cool. I'm sure the teacher was 99% of that, since I know that guy.
100%.
Yeah. All right. With whom do you have your most meaningful relationship during your senior year? Now, this could be students, could be anybody in the building.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a really difficult question, because I think I can pick out a lot of my friends and, peers that have helped me throughout going through high school and just going through my life. But recently, I'd have to say the whole senior class as a whole, we've all come together these last few months, coming to the end of school here, and we've all bonded over, like, the senior trip and senior skip days, stuff we've been doing outside of school, and it's been great.
It's cool. Good bond.
Awesome. What was the most surprising thing you learned about yourself during your time here at Sioux Valley?
I think that's also a difficult question. But same thing as the last question. Kind of learning that I have all of these connections and I have all these people on my back that previously I kind of thought, like, oh, it's they've got the popular kids and this and that. But recently it's just everyone's coming together, and I'm realizing that I'm kind of around with everyone. So
Yeah, really cool.
Good.
Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give younger Jeremy?
Probably say, just be yourself. Don't let anyone else try and tell you who you're supposed to be or who you should try to be. And when you're going up from an elementary or middle school to a high school, it can be really scary, really intimidating. And I remember feeling that, like, when I first came up during 6th grade. And now I've come to the realization that if I just calmed down, was myself, and just went through the years not having to worry, really would have been a lot better. So that's probably what I'd say, not only to me but everybody else coming up.
Yeah.
Just be yourself, don't let other people try and drag you around.
Yep.
Good advice. So what does graduating high school mean to you?
I think it means that you've shown commitment to finishing this big act in your life, and that it's now time to figure out what you're doing after, and you've got to, in a sense, grow up and, figure out what you're doing, whether you want to go to school for, go to college or trade school, or if you're just going to work for a year, just figure yourself out. And that's what we've got, that's what you got time for during the summer for.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. May 15th is a big day.
Yeah.
May 16th going to roll around. You'll be departed from Sioux Valley. What's the plan? What are we doing? What are we doing after Sioux Valley?
After Sioux Valley, hoping, just for the summer, just working, making up some money, and then during the fall, if I can, probably can, go into trade school, get my cert for welding, and then either work up on the slope or figure out a welding job.
I like it. Like people that want to go into trades and realize that too, for, as well as college. I think it's good to have open mind for everything. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, one last question. Anything you want to add that we didn't talk about?
No, they're all really good questions.
All right. Perfect.
Appreciate my time here.
Yeah. Well, that's going to conclude it. Once again, this is Mr. Kirby, principal here at Sioux Valley, and with me, as always, so far is Jimmy Sickler.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you
Jeremy,
for having me.
Yeah, Jeremy, thanks for coming in, and
Sure.
I appreciate it.